Yo, what is happening? Well, it's the Dark Horse here. So basically, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be using Twilight's deck. You've deck recommended. I believe it is. Okay, it's the water type deck. Okay, 46 cards in it. There's a bit of variety. Some cards which are very like you'd know from if you played it back in the day. Some of them are new to me. A lot of these, obviously, Sea of Stealth Attack is something that obviously I've seen before. But the main thing, I think this deck is main focus on his Legendary Fisherman. I'm familiar with those because I think Mako runs it in the Challenge Duels, if I am correct. It's been a while since I've done my Challenge Duel videos, but we'll go double check. No, he uses Gishki. So it must be someone further in. I don't think Vrains would use it, would they? I know someone uses it. Oh, okay, it's Blue Maiden. Blue Maiden uses it. Okay, so anyway, I don't know the difference between the two. Obviously, we can't exactly check it because I don't have no deck slots available. Because what my plan is, at some point, I'm going to work my way downwards. I'm going to do a video on every single deck. I'm going to see how well I play with certain decks. And I'm going to pick out the ones which I don't really want to play with as much. Or I'll see how well they do on the channel viewership-wise. Then delete them, and then obviously if you let me know in the comments below what type of deck you want to see me use, then obviously I will make that work. Anyways, first off, where's the game audio? There's the game audio. That's what we're looking for, you know what I mean? So Twilight's deck, let's go. I used the subs deck, is going to be the channel name. This is going to possibly be a new series, so if you have deck profiles, be sure to send them either in the YouTube comments or send them in Discord. Either one is fine by me. Thunder. Okay, do you reckon he's running Thunder Dragons? We don't know. Let's start this up. Come on, Thunder, let's go. Let's get this party started. I love playing this because it's just like, it's just hype, you know what I mean? You don't know what you're going up. It's the same with the randomizers on Pokemon. I like the unknown. This is why, obviously, I'm hoping possibly going to bring either a... I want to bring some sort of variety to the channel. Not too much, obviously. I want to focus on Pokemon. I want to focus on Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that. I have no issue with doing that. But I also want to try and bring a game that I can grow with. So, I know Pokemon I can do. Yu-Gi-Oh! I can do. Obviously, Yu-Gi-Oh! Games released 2 this year. Pokemon gets Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. But also, I want to play a game that is going to have regular updates. Call of Duty Warzone, maybe. Obviously, it's not really regular updates, but that's something I am considering bringing to the channel. Because then that way, it kind of allows you all to be a part of it as well. And, you know, you guys are smashing it with subscribing, you know. Appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Like, I say we're close. We're about 80 away, 80-something away from hitting 1,000. So, thank you. So, obviously, someone recommended Row Company. I do enjoy it, personally. I really do. I haven't played it for a while, but it's definitely something I'm going to consider bringing to the channel. I just don't want to make a decision too soon and it doesn't work out the way I'd hope it for, you know? Right, target monster your opponent controls, it's the number of water monsters you control is level 5 or higher. Destroy them. When this card resolves, banish one water from your hand graveyard, then when this face... Okay, that's not bad. I could technically run that as a combo, but it would mean I'd have to destroy... Who? What the... I'm so confused right now. Right, blah. Right. Negate and... I'll get back to that conversation in a second. Negate the activation and effect of an effect monster when... Whose effect activated when a monster was normal summoned even itself. Okay. When effect monster effect activates, shuffle one banished. Okay. Into the main deck, negate the activation and destroy it. So. Right. I am going to activate Twin Twister. I initially was going to destroy my spell card to then special summon it to the field, but I just don't really see the point. I don't necessarily need to destroy these 2 cards, but I'm going to, because he only has 2 cards in his hand. Shard of Greed gets rid of the idea of him using thingy. 500 damage. Bleh, you know. But yeah, I basically... I need to figure out what kind of game I'm going to stick to. Like, I want to grow our channel up in not 3 directions, but a main direction. I want to know what we're going to be producing. I want to obviously stick with it. COD is going to be going on for years, like it already has. You know, obviously you have Warzone, you have zombies. There's a lot of variety to it to obviously decide on what we play together. Rogue Company, it's new to the kind of situation. I don't know how long it's going to run, like, have its run. I looked at stats and figures to see how popular it was. It's doing extremely well. And it's kind of has the feel for Valorant as well. So that's something I could take into account, because before I know it, Rogue Company could blow up at some point. And I don't want to miss the opportunity of blowing up with it, obviously, if we play it enough. And then Apex is the same, but I don't really know a lot of people that do play Apex. I could just play them all. You know, I genuinely really could just make an attempt at playing every single one of them. But it's a funny one. Right, I could activate that, and then target that, then activate that. It's fine. Someone fish for monster, and you can special someone nimble fish. Okay. Well, for someone to use Call of the Haunted to bring back, this is either it's no way he's a newbie. There's no way. But there is a possibility this could go wrong. Maybe a Mirror Force. I'm expecting Mirror Force. No. Okay. But yeah, obviously, every deck profile you do recommend to me in this game, I do build. It may not come up now. It might not come up in a couple of days. But it will come up at some point. You know, the more the channel grows, the more, obviously, requests for decks I get. And obviously, if I have no deck slots available, it's hard because I'm already working with the decks we've already built. I don't want to delete them to then rebuild them 2 weeks later. You know what I mean? But just know, any deck profile you send to me, I'm going to work on or try my best to get it up for you guys. Okay, so obviously, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a play I can do. Obviously, I need to obviously test out to see which one. I feel like I can get into any of them, but after looking at Warzone's zombie event that happened for Warzone, I genuinely thought it was trash, to be honest. I was very embarrassed by it. Okay, well, we can send one to the graveyard. Yeah. Send that card. Special summon Nimble Sunfish. You know, this guy's dead. This guy's done for. Activate my monster's effect in the graveyard. Yes. Allow me to special summon 2 Mantas. Mate, you don't mess it with the ocean. This is what I started Duel Links on, mate. Ocean deck. Straight up. You don't even know about the waters. Trust me. You seen a tsunami? That shit's scary. That's dangerous business there, man. Just don't surrender. Let me just win. Let me get this victory. You know what I mean? Alright. Main phase 2. End of phase. Okay. Oh, nice. Right, it's kind of special summon from the graveyard, blah, blah, blah. You know the only thing about this deck? There doesn't seem to be many tuners. Or the extra deck. There seems to be more synchros on this side than XZs. Like, you could possibly run Dark Rebellion in it, possibly. Because then you can go 2 level 4s to go Dark Rebellion, have fly thingy. Because the problem I have now is, obviously, with me attacking with this little fella and killing myself, he's going to be able to special summon a monster with 1500 or less. So I've had to sacrifice myself for 7 coloured fish to then be able to destroy the one he special summons, which is probably going to be another flying Kamakiri. You know? I could be wrong, but either way it has to go into attack mode. You know? I think Gachi is 2 level... It's 2 level 3s, isn't it? Or maybe run some 2 level 2s or some level 2s in there. That would be cool. XE monsters. Or possibly just throwing some Link monsters. You know? But obviously it depends. Obviously I've unlocked all the cards that I need in the game and stuff. And this is what excites me for new Yu-Gi-Oh content as well. Is the fact that... well, new Yu-Gi-Oh games coming out. Obviously we can do loads of Yu-Gi-Oh content. And I have done this game for so many years, back from when it's Brad as HD started his YouTube channel. We both started at the exact same time, but I deleted mine early. I deleted mine maybe like 2 years in. Regretfully, but it happens, you know what I mean? But, yeah, man, you just got to enjoy, you got to do your thing, you got to kind of, I don't know whether to make, I'm going to make the camera bigger, I think. Look, man, look at my hand, look how big it is. I got little hobbit hands, man. My hand looks massive like that. Look like an alien. Jeezy. Now, I got hobbit hands, man, look. I got my mum's hands. I was going to go, mate, this guy's running a very basic deck. But to be honest, this deck personally is good to match up against Thunder. But I think if this was to go up against another high tier type deck, we would get slaughtered. Maybe. Nah, we would. If I can get Legendary Fisherman, it proves it. I could have like an advantage there. Yeah. See, this is what you want. Yeah, if you're going to run Sea Stealth Attack, these are just my opinions, you know. This is just the way I play it and my considerations if I was building this deck. My aim would be to try get out as many level 5 or higher mons. Because if you can get Sea Stealth Attack, you're pretty much in the good, you're in the good books, you know what I mean? Obviously, I don't know if Umi, I think we have 1 Legendary Ocean. I'll probably push that to 3 because it reduces the monster's level by 1. So it means Legendary Fisherman can go out earlier. And obviously, in doing that, at the start of the damage step, if your water monster whose original level is 5 or higher battles an opponent's monster, destroy that opponent's monster. So it's a win-win. I feel like for this deck, the main go-to is probably to use Umi. You know, because you're relying on loads of, like, synchros, but you haven't got many tuners. That's just my opinion, you know. Obviously, I don't know whether you've just built it to be like a challenge deck for me to see if I can win with it, and surprisingly enough, I've managed to win in the first game. But it happens, you know what I mean. I don't know my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I don't know my deck builds. I don't know how to build a deck. There's too many cards in this game for me to learn, you know. So, but I'm just actually curious at what we have. Let's look at our XZ monsters. So you could go Dweller, but I want to check something. Rank 2. I don't know if there's any water. Okay, you've got 2 level 2s, which is Kappa. I don't know if that's any good. Once per turn, you can detach when it exceeds, it gains 1,000 attack and defense. During each battle step, when an attack involving your monster is occurring, you can discard 1 card the rest of the turn. See, that's pretty cool. It works. You also have Totally Awesome, but I don't know if they're aquas. No, they're fish. Fish, sea serpent. Okay, so that's not a massive issue. Obviously, personally, I'd reduce the deck to 40 as well. You have 3 or more level 2, so you could bring Palzoic in it just to have a high level 2400. Obviously, these are ranks, and if you're going to run Sea Stealth Attack, it is fair enough to run these, but I don't even know how many tuners you have in this deck. You're only relying on Deep Sea Divers. You're only... and Royal Swamp Eel. That's literally your only tuners. So any of these synchro monsters are basically... They're going to do nothing for you. Which is a very interesting deck, to be honest. But I don't know how we managed to pull off the win, but we did. If it was my choice, a lot of these I'd get rid of. I'd get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of... No, actually, wait. You contribute to water monster special summoner's card. Yeah. I'd sack off a lot of cards, to be honest. There are so many water-type monsters out there. Legendary Fisherman's cool, you know. But, yeah. I'm not going to go through what cards I'd sack off because, yeah. But it is what it is. Twilight, I appreciate you, obviously, your deck request and obviously stuff. But we were able to get the win. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe and share. And been a pleasure as always. Take it easy. Peace.